Card Player TV is coming at you from Bay 101 Casino in San Jose, California. The Shooting Star Championship began today. About 150 players showed up for Day 1A. 48 of them will make it through to Day 2. The Day 1A chip leader, who is up $20,000 today, is Brandon Cantu. He made $10,000 for being the chip leader and $5,000 for knocking out 2 bounties. We're here trying to interview Brandon Cantu, but he got too many bounties today. The guy made $20,000. Brandon, tell me about Day 1A at Bay 101.
It was good. The cards, I was catching a lot of cards. Just happened to work out. I think Kathy's happy to see me. I thought she was still behind me. I think I put her all in probably about 20 times trying to get that bounty, but she got away.
But you got Bill Edler. Tell me about nabbing Bill Edler.
Bill Edler was a good one. He limped, and I raised with Jackson. He shoved, and I won the race. So, I mean, it was a big pot at the time, but it wasn't like a very memorable hand. It was just a race.
And then you got involved with John Juanda.
Juanda's was an interesting hand, actually, because I had the button, and I was on the button, and I raised with 3s to 2,400, 400, 800 blinds. Juanda re-raises to like 8,000.
Nice big raise.
Right, and I'd been raising a lot of pots, and the tightest guy that you've ever seen was in the big blind. Okay. He folds. So I thought to myself, well, there's 5,000 if you knock him out, and there's 10,000 extra for being chip leader. So I'll just shove it. I shoved it. He had ace king, I had 3s, and I win the race. I actually didn't think he was that strong. I would have never ever shoved it for, you know. Yeah.
Well, here you are, you're the chip leader on Day 1A, talking an extra $10,000, but it must be nice to be going into Day 2 with 2 bounties and an extra $10,000 under your belt.
It is. It is. At least it's a good trip now, so.
Do you think you'll be the chip leader going into Day 2, or do you think someone on Day 1B is going to accumulate more?
I don't think it's possible that anyone could have more. I could almost sit out and I'll be chip leader of Day 2, I think.
Wow.
I was surprised there was a guy that far on my heels for how many big pots I won.
Lane Flax certainly has an answer for aggressive players at the table. He's just more aggressive.
I had a great day. I started out a little slow. Here's actually what happens. Once you get a little short stack, you know, or not short, but under the 20,000, you get about 6 of the players at the table gunning after you because they got you covered to knock you out for bounty. So now I double up and I got like 30,000. Nobody gunned after me then because they couldn't bust me. They couldn't get the Cornella. But other than that, it was just a steady uphill till like the last 10 minutes. I got moved all in on 5 times. I mean, people are nuts in this town. Pressure gets to them, I guess.
What's the best way to play when you have a bounty on your head? Or is there a best way to play?
Yeah, what I started doing was making my raises bigger. You know, instead of like 3.5, 4 times the size of the blind, because if they're going to come after me, they're going to pay. So I just made my raises bigger and, you know, just put more pressure on them.
So you're known as a very aggressive player, but here at Bay 101, everyone seems to be aggressive. How do you counter your style to still succeed at tables like this?
Be more aggressive.
So you could just be uber aggressive?
What?
Uber aggressive?
Is Uber a word?
It is. Damn. Ask like Gus or Patrick, they'll know all about it.
Uber? No, I don't know. I tightened up, actually. Is what I did was more... My hand selection was a little more premium, and my raises were a little bigger. And just, you know, elected not to play big pots unless I had it.
Well, a lot of players got knocked out today. They're down to, 48 players? What do you think of the field just disintegrating like this on Day 1A?
And we have like 5 bounties. I'm trying to get all the bets down that we for sure have less bounties today. And like 3 of the other bounties are short. I mean, we could have almost been down to 1 or 2 or 3 bounties today. That's pretty strong.
Card Player TV will be back tomorrow with Day 1B action from Bay 101. I'm Lizzie Harrison for Card Player TV.